like this. Nice. So you've seen probably like a million unboxings, so I'm not gonna go into all the details of all of that stuff. Let's get this out of the way. Nice box. No, no factory seal. You can't cut it. Nice box. Cool box art. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Um, it's big. It's big. And I'll show you exactly how big in like just a minute. But detail wise, super cool truck. Super cool truck. Good flex. Diff or not diff, shock oil feels pretty thick. Keep in mind it is like freezing out right now. But that's pretty good for being as cold as it is. Tires pretty stiff. Uh yeah, cold's gonna affect that a little bit, but it is what it is. It's a really nice truck. There's some things that I really think you need to think about before you decide to buy this. And one of those things is you have to be in love with this body because as of right now, there's no quick swaps. You're not going to be able to take a body and just swap this off. So yeah, I'll give you a demonstration. This regular 10th scale Jeep Cherokee. I do really like the way this body comes off. Super easy. Here's what I'm talking about though. Okay. Wheelbase. Wheelbase is 325. I don't know of any other bodies that have a 325 wheelbase. Now, if you know for a fact, obviously comment below. I'd love to know of other alternative bodies you can run on this. But this is a I think this is a 313 wheelbase body. This Cherokee, and yeah, you're gonna have to change a lot of stuff. So I wouldn't I wouldn't get this truck if you're thinking of swapping a body right out the gate. Maybe FMS will release a kit version, maybe. Uh, but as of right now, like you have to be in love with this, and it pains me to be a Jeep guy and like this Toyota so much. But in all honesty, it's a really nice body. And I do really like it. The interior's done really well. This magnet system for the lights is complete genius. Uh, as far as quality goes, I don't see anything to complain about. Everything is exactly the way it said it was. It's very nice, quality wise. Uh, Another thing to think about is this ESC. This ESC is rated for 2S only. Okay, no 3S. Now, is this one of those ones where it says 2S only and you can run 3S? I don't know. I may find out at some point to see if it can actually handle 3S, but for right now, we'll stick to the manual and not overload this ESC. Uh, Speaking of that, uh, this remote, 6 channels. Three of the channels on the sixth channel are completely open, free to use however you want, which is really nice. I mean, that gives you a lot of options. You can pretty much do whatever you want. If you want to set up for locking and unlocking diffs, you have that ability to do that, which is great. I mean, you could turn, wire these up for extra lights. You could put a winch on there somehow. I don't know how you're going to put a winch on there with this clipless design, but you can do whatever you want with it, and that's really nice. 6-channel radios are usually pretty pricey, so I would suggest trying to keep this radio as long as possible. The body, that is so, whoop, okay, nope, nope, there we go. I've seen a lot of people struggle with that back one. Uh, it's a practice thing. It's not a manufacturer issue or anything like that. I think you just have to get used to it. It's kind of, you can't push slowly. You have to kind of like that, and it'll clip into place. And once the body's on there correctly, it's not coming off. It's pretty good. Uh, I've also heard the rollover issue, and that's plenty respectable. Right about there is where it's wanting to roll. So it's really just something to get used to driver wise. Right about, well, yeah, not bad. Really not bad. Now, let's get into the size of this, okay? The size is something that may or may not be a deal breaker for some of you guys, okay? This is a 10 scale Cherokee body. Now, you can see that from there. Now, I'm going to show you a bunch of different models of trucks so you can understand the difference in size on this. And then we'll do some close-up shots. We'll get some running footage and all that stuff. And that'll be it. You know, we'll try and make it short and sweet. So, I mean, you can kind of see the difference here. It's not astronomical, okay? It's not, to me, it's not a deal breaker because it looks good. It's a really great looking truck. But you can see my hard body Comanche looks dinky small next to this. So again, that's the disclaimer to let you guys know this is a bigger truck. This is my RC 4-wheel drive TF2, FCX10 2, FCX10 3. Give you a little bit better side-by-side comparison. It is literally almost the same length as my Gladiator. That's crazy. So pretty long wheelbase. It's a bigger truck. Hopefully, we'll get some. Well, we're definitely going to get a lot of runtime with this. This may be my new hiking rig, and we'll put some serious miles on it. I'm going to leave it as stock as possible for quite a long time to really get a good review on this. Which this isn't a review. This is a first impressions type of thing. And just based off of looks, I love it. It's great. What else can I say about it that hasn't been said? I mean, it's a nice truck. Right now, I believe they're on sale still for $299. And when you think of something like this being $299 and this being $560 something dollars, I'd buy two of these and, you know, go from there. I mean, based off the price point alone, I mean, you can't beat it. This is really good. I mean, by the time you fully upgrade this, you know, you might be in it maybe $600-700, whereas this and stuff, you know, you got well over 1,000 into it by the time you do all the upgrades and stuff. So I mean, really, it's a no-brainer, unless you just absolutely hate Toyotas. But I don't hate them. I don't hate them. I don't like how they perform better than my Jeep. But, you know, we'll leave that alone. You guys can hash that out in the comments. Toyota versus Jeep. I'm a diehard Jeep guy. Love my Jeeps. But I'm not going to ignore the performance from Toyota. It's just, I like Jeep. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, let's do some running footage. Let's show you what this is all about. And get you some close-up shots. Let you look at the scale difference and everything, and like, subscribe, all that good jazz. Speaking of that, I'm going to put an affiliate link in the description here. If you decide that this is the truck for you and you want one, use that link because I'll get paid for doing this. That'll be awesome. You know, I bought this with my own money. FMS didn't send it to me. They didn't give it to me for free. I paid what I was supposed to pay for it and everything. So, and I feel like I got my money's worth already because it's such a nice truck. So, yeah, if you feel like helping me out and you're going to get one anyway, use that link. Helps us both out. Yeah, let's go have some fun.
Do have lots of water in the course, but those tires are glued and vented, and I don't feel like sucking up a bunch of water, so I'll have to do a tire swap before we start submerging this thing in water. But it is going to go in the water at some point. It says waterproof. We're going to put it to the test. That'll probably be in another video though. But first impressions, man, this is a really nice trail truck. Now I've heard the drag brake is pretty weak on this ESC, so we're gonna put it to the test. I don't know if the drag brake itself is weak or the truck is just too heavy for that type of drag brake, but on this type of angle right here, you can see it's holding. That's not a very steep angle. We'll get to a steeper angle here in just a second, but if you modulate your throttle right, it's a little jumpy. You see that? Kind of disengages the brake a little bit. That's 100% drag brake. So it's still holding, barely. Once we get to this second point, I don't think it'll hold itself anymore. No throttle. That's just all drag brake. It's not bad. That's pretty sharp. No finger on the trigger. Like I said, this is 100% drag brake though. It can't really hold itself. Now if you hit reverse, I mean you can sit there and hold it yourself, but that's not the point of a drag brake, is it? Yeah, see, it's definitely not the worst drag brake I've seen. That's pretty smooth. All right, just to wrap up the video here, is this truck worth 300 bucks? I think it's worth more, guys. I really do. I think that's a $400 truck all day long, in my opinion. Especially with a 6-channel remote that you can turn the lights on and off. No one else is doing that but FMS, guys. Nobody. I don't know why. It's not that hard to make the lights turn on and off with a switch. More companies should do that. So yeah, definitely worth the money, guys. Like I said before, if you want this truck, do me a solid, use the link in this description, and it's not going to cost you anything extra, but it will make me some money. So, and I can use that to buy more stuff, more RC stuff. Gotta get some scale items. I'm gonna scale this thing out. I don't know if I'll keep that Toyota sticker on there. I might not. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. Presentation wise, performance wise, it's still pretty darn good. You don't really get a truck like this to outperform everyone. You get a truck like this because it's fun to drive and it looks cool. And that's exactly what this thing does. So make your own assessment from that. Watch lots of other unboxing videos. There's tons of great unboxing videos that go in depth into everything. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Do me a solid, like, subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll catch you on the next little adventure.